Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have swatches of the OPI Spring Summer 2018 Lisbon collection. Without further ado, let's get on to the swatches. First up, we have Tile Art to Warm Your Heart, which is a really gorgeous shade of blue polish. This one applied in 2 easy buttery coats, and my final swatch photo is shown with a top coat, as are the rest of the comparison swatch photos for the following polishes. Next up, we have Closer Than You Might Bellum. This is a really pretty sea green, and this one also applied in 2 easy buttery coats. This one also dries down with a shiny finish, and my final swatch photo shows it with a glossy top coat. Third up, we have Sun, Sea, and Sand in My Pants, which is a really pretty sunshine yellow. I'm not really one for yellows, but I truly fell in love with this one. It's actually my favorite color from this entire collection. I might sound repetitive, but this one also applied in 2 easy creamy coats and did dry down with a shiny finish, and my final swatch photo shows it topped with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Now Museum, Now You Don't, which is a really fun red metallic cream. This one applied for me in 2 coats, and I actually thought I was going to need 3 because the formula is a bit thin with this one. I would recommend anywhere between 2 to 3 coats depending on your application. Due to the metallic nature of this polish, brush strokes are visible, but once it's dried down, the brush strokes do soften. I do recommend using a light hand and applying in thin coats to avoid brush strokes as best as possible. This one dries down with a satin finish, and my final swatch photo here is shown with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have a Revival City, which is a stunning bright red cream. This one applied in 2 easy buttery coats and dries down with a shiny finish. I feel like no OPI collection is complete without a red or 2 in my opinion. My final swatch photo shows this color with a glossy top coat. Here we have We Seafood and Eat It. This one is a really fun bright lobster red. This one applied in 2 easy creamy coats, and it does dry down with a shiny finish. Of course, in my final swatch photo, I do show it off with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have No Turning Back from Pink Street. This one is a really fun vivid magenta. This one, as the rest of them, did apply in 2 easy creamy coats, and this one also dries down with a shiny finish, and my final swatch photo shows this paired with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have You've Got Natta Ami, which is a really classic pinky peachy cream nude. My swatch shows this in 2 easy buttery coats, and this does dry down with a shiny finish, but my final swatch photo shows this paired with a glossy top coat. I really love the fun play on words with this polished name because a nata is a Portuguese egg tart pastry, which is actually really delicious, so if you have a chance to try it, go for it. Moving forward, we have Tengas in That Selfie. This is a medium, brightish pink cream. This one, of course, is shown applied in 2 easy creamy coats. This one also dries down with a shiny finish, and my final swatch photo shows us paired with a glossy top coat. And next we have Lisbon Once More OPI. This one is a really gorgeous soft feminine pink cream. This one, of course, is shown applied in 2 easy buttery coats. At this point, you guys are probably just saying it with me, so and this one does dry down with a shiny finish, and of course my final swatch photo does show this with a glossy top coat. This pink is absolutely stunning, and this is one of my favorite pinks aside from OPI's Mod About You. I can't even tell you how many bottles I've gone through that in my life. Next up, we have Susie Chase's Portuguese, which is a white cream, but in my opinion, like in person, I could swear that under certain lightings, it does look like it has a very slight pink undertone to it. It's very subtle, but I don't feel like it's a stark bright white. I really love this white. It's really pretty. If you guys are familiar with OPI Alpine Snow, it's definitely not as bright as that, but this one did apply in 2 easy coats, and here it is shown with top coat. Lastly, we have made it to the 7th hill, which is a soft golden rose metallic. This one is shown applied in 2 coats, paired with a glossy top coat in my final swatch photo. This one does dry down with a satin finish, and due to the metallic nature, you will see visible brush strokes, but to minimize that, I do suggest applying this in thin coats and ensuring to keep your brush strokes long and straight. So here we are at the end of the swatch video, and I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of hearing me say it applied in 2 easy buttery creamy coats. I know, but it is what it is. I do love the wide variety of colors that this collection offers and truly feel there is something in here for everyone. I'm more so a fan of the bolder and brighter shades, but do appreciate some of the softer ones as well. I'm not really a fan of metallic polishes in general, so the 2 metallics from this collection weren't really my personal cup of tea. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'd love to hear what some of your favorite shades are from this collection down below. I hope to see you back in the next one, and until then, remember, creativity is at your fingertips. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!